Hello everyone. Hi. Y'all gotta excuse me. I literally just stepped inside from being outside, and y'all, it's so dang hot in LA. And I made no damn sense. Ooh, sweating my makeup off. I hope you all are doing amazing. I randomly decided to go ahead and get in a all signs reading for you guys. I'm so excited, guys. Okay, it's gonna be you and what and who you're attracting. I'm gonna try to give everybody a couple minutes, and we're gonna start with the earth signs. This is not gonna be in order, like zodiac order. Starting with earth sign. All right. I've had a long day, you guys. Oh, my kitchen is not the coolest place in the house. Okay, so, oh wait, let me fix my lip gloss first, y'all. For everyone who's been coming to this channel lately, there will always be an element of spirituality to this channel and just like doing things for the greater good, so to speak, like fully, really, for the greater good. And lately I've been talking a lot about moms, and I've been in the mommy sector of YouTube, and just like, you know, commenting on the mothers of YouTube, because there's a lot of terrible ones and somebody has to advocate for these children, y'all. So check that out on the community post. Make sure that you guys always tap in over there, because I'm always going to discuss stuff like that and uplift people and post very helpful things, share stuff about my personal life and via like photos and stuff like that. So yeah, tap into the community post section. And turn on your post notifications so you can know what we got going on here. Okay, so let's start with Taurus. All right, Taurus, you're gonna get the worst end of this because I have to shuffle the cards, okay? And I'm just gonna shuffle each deck as I go, like the one that I'm using. Or you know what, I'm gonna shuffle them all. You may have the like bad end of the stick, quote unquote, like about something right now, Taurus. You may feel like you're getting dealt a bad hand. Literally, we're like literally doing cards right now. Ooh. I just updated this deck as well, y'all. This is the deck you guys always see me use. I usually call it the Star Manual, but the name changes. I decided on a name, but I totally forgot what it is now. I'm channeling, so we ain't even got time for that right now. I'm hot, I'm channeling, I'm in my zone. Yeah, so we're gonna use that, my Oracle deck. We're gonna use that pink Love Oracle. I'm shuffling this upside down, and that's really strange. Like I almost never do that. So shit, I just feel like for you, Taurus, like something for you could be really like hot, bothered, upside down. You feel like things are going wrong. You're trying to rush to the next thing, because I feel like you're kind of in a vibe where you kind of just want things to go your way. So you're like, who do I got to get with? What do I have to do to get what I want in this world? And you're so stubborn. So, child, you know, let's start with 5 cards. Okay, I'm going to take the top card. All right, Taurus, you got Pluto, which is the planet of transformation. So you're honestly just going through this like huge transformation. You might as well get used to it. You got your heart is your home. Ooh, that's a good one. This is one of the new cards, you guys. I told you I updated the deck. Your heart is your home. Wow, Taurus, that's deep. So you could be in search of your home. Okay, non-religious. Somebody is non-religious. We have new car. That could be something you desire, Taurus. Okay, and we have exotic pet. All right, let's get into it, Taurus. This is pretty interesting already. Oof. When did I start, y'all? I think y'all started 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Yeah, I had a lot of beginning talk. y'all some good sports about it. I'm sure that you guys are extra grateful for your reading. I'm just feeling you guys is like, I'm channeling you all, and that's what I'm picking up on. So thank you for your gratitude. Okay, so Pluto, planet of transformation. You're transforming right now, self-explanatory. Your heart is your home. If you're looking for your home, if you're looking for somewhere to settle down and ground yourself, you must first invest in yourself. That's like the best advice that I could give you, but that's also just like what I received intuitively. So I'm being urged to tell you that, you know, you got to invest in your own like home front, your own foundation in life, and invite others to join. Okay, I'm listening. Hey, Bobo the monkey. Hey, Miss Gina. I love you too. All right, so you may be a non-religious person. You may be wanting a new car right now and also an exotic pet. It's interesting because I've been working with an assistant lately, and she had just told me the other day out of nowhere they have a snake, and I knew they had dogs, but I didn't know they also had a snake. I love snakes. Hi. Yeah, so you could want a dog, you could want a snake, something like that. Want me to get laughing and disco? I don't know how I said, do what you want. I'm not gonna read the comments. I'm gonna stay. You are so pretty, and can you say happy birthday, Amelia? Thank you. Happy birthday, Amelia. You're a Leo. You might want to stick around for your read for Leos. My birthday is on the 26th of August, in case anyone wants to know that. So, y'all, this reader, I saw her once say, if it falls on the floor, it matters like 100 times more or something like that. And we got the Three of Swords. So you are deeply heartbroken. And I feel like that is the very thing that's called like leading you into your transformation. So it always sucks when a heartbreak is the reason that you're being like kind of catalyzed into a transformative state, but it can be very helpful, especially if you really examine what you got or what you learned, because you either learn or you learn, right? So you learn something from the heartbreak, and it could have been with a Queen of Pentacles. This could be you or the person that you are healing from. You could be attracting a new car. That actually makes sense for this layout. So what you're attracting is a new car and an exotic pet. So you might have a familiar. You could be consciously manifesting this, or this could be something that's just coming towards you. You'll know for you, okay? And like I said, that new car. You also have the Empress at the bottom of the deck. So if you're not this Empress or this Queen of Pentacles, you could be dealing with someone, or was dealing with someone who could be considered that way. I'm seeing beautiful brown skin and big hair. So somebody could really like big hair, natural hair. Somebody could like to wear long flowy dresses, white, kind of sexy, like to show the belly and the arms and shoulders. Somebody who likes a lot of jewelry. They could even be just very like regal, like you want to see them with some type of cool like headdress type of thing on. This person could be very sharp and precise, like sharp as attack is what I heard. But yeah, that could be the person that you are, the person that you are healing from heartbreak out of. This person is actually leading you to an ascension, it looks like, in your transformation process. Okay, so we've been here already for a good like 6 minutes. We're gonna give it about 1 or 2 more. Yeah, so this person is here to help you, or was here in your life to kind of, looks like, help you heal something from your childhood and your past, in a past life. You guys could have even known each other in past lives. You guys could be one of each other's soulmates. Give me 1 second, you guys. Let me close this door. Yeah, and that could also resonate with you, just like closing a door. Bye. Yeah, you may be closing the door, or somebody just had to close the door on you. It's something that just needed the door to be closed on. So what's the outcome of this? What's the outcome of this? What's the outcome of this for Taurus? Holy Spirit, holy angels, ancestors, guides. Kadosh, kadosh, kadosh. What's the outcome of this for Taurus? Ooh, It's a mystery. I feel like you just got to go through your dark night of the soul, because this is just how it's meant to go for you. I think you need to pay attention to your dreams around the new moon, the full moon, and just like how you feel and what you're experiencing at those times. And it'll help you through this dark night of the soul. That's all I have for you with that. Let's see what personality cards come out for you. This could be you or the person you were dealing with, or something or someone that you are also attracting. And that's actually coming towards you. So I meant to like specify that at the beginning of this, like this is something that's also magnetized to you, not something that you're just manifesting. So, you know, maybe you deserve, or you're actually successfully like magnetizing a new car, exotic pet. Some of you look at people as pets. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, that's crazy. I'm gonna just pull up the center. Y'all, I'm so hot. We got Jane Austen. So you could be really magnetizing someone who's very deep, very emotional and intelligent. Someone who's a really good writer. Oh my gosh. And somebody who's also very like loving. They could be a water sign. But yeah, they know how to really communicate how they feel. So you could be magnetizing someone like that in your life, or you could just be magnetizing becoming that kind of person. So you could be a writer or something like that. All right, thanks, Taurus. Let's move on. 11-11 for Capricorn, which is interesting. 11-11. All right. So let's put this up. Sorry that I gotta clean up on your reading, but I'll just give you an opening, okay? So welcome, Capricorn, okay? Somebody may have to do something on your time that you don't necessarily like, but I feel like you're the kind of person where, you know, you're about your money, you're about your business, and you definitely like things to go in a timely fashion, but as long as business may be getting done, you could be in a very much so healing energy, Capricorn. You could be a person who used to be a little bit more immature, but now you learn how to be more mature for the bag. I heard for the bag. Ooh, y'all can see me dripping sweat. I'm hot, baby. So yeah, Capricorn. You are patient. You just, you know, you're just looking for the answers so you can come up in peace, so you can do what needs to be done. You're trying to duck and dodge something possibly. Okay, you really need to listen to someone, something, or your intuition, even, Capricorn. Your sign sometimes gets a bad rap. Literally, I cut to destined for HE double hockey sticks. Do you believe in God? Yes, I do believe in the Most High. I do. So you could feel like, you could feel like you're destined for hell, or that like, basically that you just haven't been on the best path for yourself. Maybe you want to get on a better path, but maybe you don't know how. That's a good choice. Oh my God, y'all, that is so crazy to have come out like that. Slow rest period. So I feel like you're being shown, your higher self, the universe, whatever you believe in, is showing up for you, and really trying to, you're being led. It's the Lion Gates portal, so everyone wants to figure out which direction they should go. Everyone's seeming like they're in the crossroads of their own life, and I feel like you need to meditate because you're being led out of old earth and into like a newer earth. I feel like that's where you currently are. I feel like you're behind with the times. You could be a person who hasn't caught up to the way things are, which is more new earth energy. We've definitely risen in frequency. We've been in the 4th dimension for a while. I know some people think that, oh, you know, we're in like a low 4 coming up off the 3. No, we've been in 4 for quite a while, and we're actually entering more of a 5, 5th dimensional energy type of world. We're being exposed to more, we can see more, we experiencing more, and that's what you got going on, Capricorn. That's really deep, actually. Like, oh my goodness, I'm honored to like read your energy and see what's going on. Bye, and you should stop because I am the only one that is watching. That's fine, because how this works is it gets posted, and then everyone can look at their readings, and there'll be like timestamps, so you can always come back, because I'm pretty sure Miss Gina, that you're the one whose birthday it may be today, so you can just come back when it's Leo's gonna be like 45 minutes from now, maybe. I'm trying to go through this a little bit faster than I've been going, but we're going just a little slow starting off. So Capricorn, you feel as though you've been destined for hell. Maybe you feel like you are gonna not kind of go into the new earth, and even when new earth is kind of unfurling for everyone else, I feel like you're gonna kind of purposely stay behind. Yeah, look, you feel like maybe you're the kind of person who feels like you're dead inside, or you've come to do what you needed to do. There's nothing else that you kind of need to I feel like it's destined for you, and you know this, to move backward, to really this is so deep and different from the energy I usually get, but it's okay. Like, everybody has different soul journeys, but you seem like the kind of person, instead of ascending, maybe you're descending, and you know that. I feel like you're getting comfortable and rested for your position that you're gonna hold in this space. I feel like you're the kind of person who is just, I am who I am. I'm a fool. You know, I'm considered like dead, unmoving, still water to other people. Okay, or be a Capricorn with some Scorpio placements. Take it as it resonates. All right, so that's a good choice. I feel like you want to I can't decide right now, like, if you want to descend or ascend as a person. And sometimes people go back and forth. They don't have the kind of purpose where my purpose is to descend, my purpose is to ascend. Some people feel like, I'm gonna just go where I want to go when I feel like it, because it seems to me like you're a business owner. You're somebody who's really about your pleasures in life, and your autonomy when it comes to money and business and stuff like that. And so you're just trying to take it slow and like see what the trend is right now. I feel like you're the kind of person that just goes with the flow, like goes with the waves. Really scorpionic energy. Okay, so you're in a slow rest period. What's going on? Yeah, so I feel like you're being you and meditation are magnetizing one another. Like, you could be just feeling the need to meditate, you just want to. Okay, I feel like you've been having like a slideshow happening in your mind's eye, where it's been showing you like what it's been like being in old earth, and the time, like basically 2026 and behind, or whatever year it is for you, wherever you are, right? And my net Mo, hey, hello, how are you? Hi. Yeah, and Capricorn, yeah, I just feel like it's like almost like a highlight of like what just happened, and this is like we're basically moving forward. So now you're like trying to plan your strategy for you could be really into sports. You're like planning your strategy on how to move in this new world, this new earth, even though you're operating on a little bit older of timelines, because that's just kind of what you choose. Yeah, I feel like you are in this like lover's energy. I have to cover it because their little booties are out, but you're attracting this lover's energy as well. I feel like there's something that you must experience at this time, and I think it's supposed to feel like really good. Like, whether a person decides they want to be good or evil or good, you know, whatever, ascend or descend, I feel like everyone kind of still wants to experience those love vibrations, like, even if they're like not like big into just like really being in love. Like, I feel like you are the kind of person who feels love and emotion just to feel something, like Ariana Grande's pedal video. I know it's very controversial, but anyway, it's like she says a line in the song where it's like, you know, artists need to cry to write, and that's like a real thing for a lot of artists. Sometimes they purposely get in and ruin stuff, just so they can feel something to, you know, be motivated. And you could be going through something, like you could be magnetizing something like that to you without even necessarily realizing it. What is this old earth? Okay, and this is gonna be it for you guys, really. So yeah, I feel like you've really secured yourself in the old earth timelines, in the lower kind of dimensions of the human experience, hellish realms. And I feel like there's been a lot of trends popping off in the world, and you just kind of want to be a part of it. You're like, ooh, what can I take part in? Whether it's up or down, good or bad, above or below, like what can I get into? Because there's like this inversion that has happened where you know, as above, so below, right? So above, there was a lot of evil, and below was all good, grounded into the earth. But now it's switched, and now the evil is more grounded, and the good is like, you know, trying to, I don't know if like it doesn't mean exactly like that. It doesn't have to go exactly like that. It's like however it is from your perspective. So it really depends on who you are and what you experience. So yeah, you just really know you're gonna have your victories with what you got moving forward, Capricorn. So good for you. I feel like you're really just attracting some wins your way. Like you know, if you get into the love vibrations, it's strictly for the money, honey. Yeah, George Clooney. This could be you or the person you're attracting. Pause the video, read the card, and enjoy that message. All right, we're going to move on. 2041 to Virgo. 2041. All right, let's get into it, Virgo. Let's go ahead and hop right in. I feel like there's something that you know you want or wish to do for yourself, and you don't really feel the need to hold back either. I feel like a lot of people are on go mode this Virgo season, and this for this reading period so far, like I'm really picking up on the energy of people feeling like whether y'all been sitting on a plan or you're just now making one, everybody is getting that fire under their ass, and it is still Leo season. We're coming into Virgo season slowly but surely, and so that's what I mean. I'm like, right now y'all getting the fire under your ass, but Virgo season is going to be a time where people are going to meticulously be able to comb through their plans very clearly, watch yourself grow. So yeah, I feel like you're going to see yourself on another level, Virgo, this Virgo season, this fall, you know, as we come out of summer. Ooh, baby, I'm sweating. I love your nails. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so I feel like you're gonna be in situations and around people who are really gonna mirror you back to yourself. And I feel like for a lot of you guys, that is wonderful. If it's not, it's because you know that you've been kind of on some bullshit. And if your friends or somebody who care about you ain't told you, if you don't care about yourself and told yourself, I'm telling you right now, child. But if you are loving that message, good for you. That's kind of more so where I am. I am a Virgo. If you wanted to know. So we got fire element. So I feel like you're really benefiting from this Leo season, and you could be really fiery right now. We have fair skin. You could be have fair skin, or you could be attracting a lot of people that will mirror you who are happen to be fair skinned people. This seems very interesting already. Everybody's readings are so deep, and I can't be surprised. Like, I'm a deep person. So let me take a little sip. Something about us Virgos, like we love to like have fun and while we work hard, play hard kind of stuff. Because I had a long day. I worked all day. But this is like a unwind, like, you know, loving offering that I'm offering to the people who are going to see it. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys comment and let me know that you're here. Drop some jellyfish emoji if you are in support of this channel and of your message. All right, so somebody is mirroring you. You are mirroring someone. Life is mirroring you right now. You're very active. You're very decisive with everything you want to do. You could be really, if you're a person who is fair skinned, you're getting you're bonding with people that are darker than you, or if you are a more melanated person, you could be bonding with people who are more fair skinned, and maybe that's something new for you. You got this card that's one of the new cards that I just updated the my deck with. So yeah, it says distractions at the finish line, like that woman's child. Okay, so I don't know if you guys have seen this real TikTok, wherever you may have seen it, Facebook, where there's this woman, and it is a white lady, and she is running her, you know, her marathon, doing her thing like ladies do, and she's about to literally win first place and run through the first place you know, thing. And her man is there with her children. Her children are just like running towards her like, mommy. And everybody in the comments, and she just like dodges the kids and just finishes the race, comes in first, checks her time. And everybody in the comments is like eating up the dad. It's like, why are you trying to like ruin her win. And I feel like somebody's trying to do you like that. I feel like some of you guys, like, how can I put this? If this is being mirrored to you because you're magnetizing a mirror, this could be something that you have grown from, or this could be something that is going to be a challenge for you moving forward, Virgo. Okay, so you are going to have to learn how to navigate life in your wins and your lessons or whatever accordingly, because people are always going to try to like mess up your wins. And some of you guys really need to learn how to win anyway, even though something's trying to sabotage you. So yeah, you have Earth. I feel like you are attracting more Earth signs or just more grounded people. I feel like you're seeing more grounded elements of other people because you are so grounded and so helpful and harmonizing. I feel like you get to now be around people who are the same way, so you don't have to carry that load like other people. That'll be their like strong suit, so that you don't have to always be that one who's picking up the slack in that way. Star energy here, you could be healing so much. You be getting a lot of attention and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. All right, so what's going on with Virgo? Okay, let's put this back because we're only taking cards that flip over. What's going on with Virgo? What's going on with Virgo, and what are they attracting? What are they magnetizing? Oh, so yeah, you want some gang-ish. Like, you're really trying to have a good time, attract some people that you can get those W's with, and that you can also celebrate with. Not just people you can work with, but people you can go get drinks with and celebrate after the work. People that you can trust. Like, I feel like you guys are tired of being in situations, you know, hence the sirens, where there's always issues. There's always like strife or negativity on the work front. So then when it's time, you know, when things are good, whether they're good or bad, like after the fact, you can't even like key. I'm really getting right now, if anyone has ever been in a play or a production, there's this thing after work called a wrap party from when you're done with the whole project. Not when you you know, people do it like if it's like something recorded, it could be after you guys are done recording, or it could be after the show run and it's a wrap party. Things are at a wrap and we're celebrating the end of that because you know, you're spending this time with these people for several weeks or whatever months, and yeah, I feel like you want people you can have a wrap party with, somebody you can shake hands with and have a good time, not just being like, all right, bye. Got the W, we're gone. Yeah, I feel like you're really over that. I feel like that has been really driving you nuts, and you're just not here for that. You're not here for the working with the negatives to make a better picture BS. It's like, no, we're not doing that. What else is going on with Virgo's attractions? What Virgo is attracting, magnetizing? Let it flip on over. Let it flip on over, Holy Spirit. Okay, some of these cards are coming out, but they're not flipping over. And I don't know what that means. I feel like for your read, Virgo, it's just probably going to be like that. I don't know. I feel like you're very meticulous, so how things go for you is just kind of how they go. Some of you guys are getting irritated because you're like, no, I wanted you to take that card. My bad, my bad, my bad. Okay, we'll take that one. Okay, so there's some serendipity here. I feel like a lot of stuff you're drawing towards yourself is a secret. You would never say it out loud, even if you were given the chance to. You would keep it to yourself. This isn't for other ears. This is not for anyone else to know about. This is all about you, and this is just something where it's like, okay, you'll just pop out and see. You'll just pop out and see. Like, that's kind of where you are. Like, you're attracting miracles, surprises, like good news, you know, yeses, approvals, stuff like that, bro. And I think that's all you want people to know. Let's just cut the deck right to something for you. Okay, 747. You got a lot of congratulations coming on the way. We got Joan of Arc. Literally, you got fire element cards. Some of you guys are in your badass season, your badass era right now, Virgo. You are slaying the game. You know, people thought that they were gonna like defeat you, but they're not. You can pause this and read the card if you want, but that's just not gonna happen. Even if something were to ever happen to you, which it's not, it's just not. I'm not getting that that's the plan for you. Maybe some of you, a very small amount of you, you're the kind of person that will be remembered. You're the kind of person who will still leave behind like quite the legacy. And that's what I got for you, Virgo. Let's move on. 2933. Aquarius. All right, let's get it. Ooh, baby, it's warm in this kitchen. All right, Virgo. Well, Aquarius, we just got done with Virgo. Sorry about that, Aquarius. You could be dealing with a Virgo in your life. You could be strongly influenced by the Virgo energy in the world around you. You can have a lot of Virgos around you. Or, like, you're just one of those people who thrive during Virgo season. Which makes sense, because I don't think a lot of people put two and two together that Virgos and Aquarius actually have a lot alike. It's like people say Virgos are serious, but Virgos are more like SpongeBob SquarePants, and Aquarius are more like a serious version of SpongeBob SquarePants. I was gonna say Squidward, but that's not. I don't know if that's like accurate. Like it's like Squidward if Squidward was actually talented, because Aquarius are very talented. Okay, so you may have a fake friend around you, Aquarius. Somebody could be calling you a fake friend, but you're very outgoing, and I feel like some people just really mistake that for you being fake, but you just really like to just kind of get along with a whole lot of people. You don't like to kind of be cliquey, and I feel like a lot of people won't get that. It's very Geminian. You're like Gemini in that way, but you guys are both air signs. Like it's an air sign kind of thing. You could be the kind of person that often says like, I see you, I see you. You could spell I with EYE, but you say often like, I see you. Then you're attracting something or someone that's foreign. You could be trying to travel to foreign lands. Chaos available. So I feel like your life has been like mundane in the recent past, and I feel like you're magnetizing something very chaotic, whether you realize it or not. This is about natural magnetization. Even if you are manifesting something, this whole reading, like this whole all signs reading, is more so about what people are kind of pulling in, like not forcing it. It's like flowing in, because either they're manifesting it well, or this is just something that it wants them, like they want it. You know how kind of like you're just like in a good mood, so you just attract good things because you're in a good mood. It's like that. All right, so that could be resonating for you in some way as well, just the whole mood thing. You probably notice what you attract when you're in a good versus a bad mood. All right, so what's going on with this fake friend energy having to do with Aquarius, Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, Ancestors, Guides on Aquarius? Okay, so I feel like maybe you used to be fake, right? And I feel like you could be changing that about yourself. Yeah, or you could be disconnecting from fake friends. Take it as it resonates for you. But we definitely have the death transitional kind of transformative energy coming through here, very scorpionic. Yeah, so what else is going on with that? This outgoing, I see you, like fakey kind of energy. What else is going on with that? Ooh, that's a lot of cards. You talking, Aquarius. Okay, so you could be a Queen of Wands, or you could be dealing with one very passionate, vivacious, feminine energy, kind of youthful, kind of in her maiden, womanly kind of era. But I feel like somebody is crushed. I feel like somebody is just very, either you or this person is very much so like zapped and shot down from, just trying to keep up. Somebody is really just zapped trying to keep up with somebody's social life or something here. I feel like somebody gets really in their head about how somebody socializes, and they feel left out a lot of the time. They feel like they constantly have to stand up for themselves and like be counted, and like make sure, like if a bunch of people are doing something or going out to dinner, it's like this person always is like, whether you or another person is always like, with a star, you're coming out of your own energy. This could be you feeling like you have to be like, oh well, can I come, or I'm coming, right? Or just like making sure that you are included with what the hell is going on. I feel like maybe people are challenging you and making you pick a side, so to speak. Like either you're going to be into that, like you can't play both sides in this season of your life or as you're moving forward. And I feel like somebody is challenging you to heal, grow, become new version of yourself, and maybe stop acting so nonchalant is what I'm receiving. And like, say when you feel like you're being left out, like make sure that people know that you're interested in something, or that you care about them more than, I guess, what else is going on, whatever else is going on, or something like that. Yeah, so I feel like you just want to care more, Aquarius. Like, you want to be considered more, and I feel like you know your what is it called, your wolf pack, and you want to make sure that you're riding with your pack or whatever. You don't want to come off nonchalant anymore. Okay, yeah, King of Pentacles. I feel like you're a very successful person. Like, you really hold shit down, like financially especially, but also just like when it comes to taking care of business and being very protective and responsible and grounded. Like, quite frankly, a lot of money ideas, great stability. And I feel like you could be friends with other people that are that way. And maybe these were two separate groups of people who are like this, and you had to kind of choose the one that made more sense for you. What's up with the chaos and the foreign? I feel like you made a group, like friends with a group of people that are different from you. Like, they're probably could be from a whole nother place as you. And that's where you're kind of being, you know, that that's your destiny almost. Like, I'm really getting that. I feel like this is the perfect time for you to kind of shake back. I heard shake back, but not what it means. Like, shake back means to like get back to somewhere where you were before, but this is more so giving me you're trying to basically like do a disappearing act more so, with the Five of Wands, which is conflict, and a Six of Pentacles here. Like, people are arguing about who deserves your generosity, your attention, and stuff like that. And maybe you know where you want to take your stuff, so you're just like, I'm just getting like, you're gonna shake somebody like y'all playing basketball. You're gonna shake them, break their ankles, because it's like you're gonna move so fast and make her moving, and those people aren't even gonna know. You could be a very like cold person when it comes to like love, like romance. You could be very selfish too, even a little greedy. This could be something that you're healing from. We got Yoko Ono. You can pause the video to read that. But I feel like you're the kind of person where you want your hippie rich friends. You want to be around more of your like free-spirited, grounded, you know, well-to-do people. Like, you don't really care to be around the cold hearts anymore. So that's what I got for you, Aquarius. 3721 is Libra. 3721. Okay, we're doing 8 minutes. 27, wait, yeah, 8 minutes. Yay, we're on point. Okay, Libra, let's see what's going on with you. I'm just gonna shuffle through the cards a little bit. I feel like you're being very thoughtful before you make decisions, and that could be something very beneficial to you at this time, in this Leo season, because everybody's feeling like they got that light under their butts. But you feel the need, you feel very passionate, but I feel like you're also thinking about what you want to do before you do it, just so that when you do act and really go for something, like, you're really gonna want to, like, you're gonna feel very confident about it because you thought about it first. We got karma that I cut too, so I feel like you could have been in a very karmic experience with something, and I feel like maybe you learned that, so now maybe you're making some changes in your life. Maybe you're still there. Let's see. Yeah, I feel like your intuition is screaming at you, and you need to listen to it. I feel like if you're not careful, you can kind of be distracted by things that are not for you. I feel like you've been religiously giving yourself to something, and you're being called to be like more so not so religious, not so loyal to something that maybe doesn't deserve that energy from you. It's like being devoted to something that you've grown out of. That's what I'm getting. We got chaos available coming out on the top of the deck. Been drawn to take that for you, Libra. So yeah, I feel like you're taking advantage of all the chaos around you. Everybody's trying to like set up their exit. Like, I feel like with all the readings that I've been doing, everyone has this like exit plan that they're trying to create. It says the universe loves what you're doing. So I feel like whatever you're doing, it's really good. Like, don't get, I guess, distracted from like the good stuff that you're doing. Yeah, because there's a predator in your midst. I feel like you were involved in something that you were very loyal to in the recent past, that is very predatory in nature, and it may be trying to kind of keep you in that loop. But I feel like this year is the year that you can finally move away from something that you've been feeling so attached to, and you get to really watch yourself grow. You got a lot of communication cards here, so your throat chakra is really developing, and your ability to speak and express yourself is just really improving. Okay, so how is Libra taking advantage of the chaos that is available, Holy Spirit? Okay, so you're just letting things come to you. I feel like you're a person who could be really controlling. Like, you could be a person who needs to know what's going on before you move. Like, who all gonna be there, what's gonna happen, what they gonna say, like what are they likely to say, so I can know how to respond. Like, you're very, very calculated, almost like to this, to like a, I don't know, just like a OD extent. Like, you be ODing with it, you be dragging it a little bit. So I feel like you're learning how to be more of a fool and loosen up, and like your higher self, the universe, everything is responding so beautifully to that. God, everything, the Most High is responding very well to that, whatever you believe in. Okay, so what is this predatory situation that Libra? Yeah, I feel like somebody can like feel when you're happy with the Sun card. Somebody can feel when you're happy, Libra. And I feel like every time you're happy, they come and try to take your happiness from you. They try to take advantage. They try to see how they can use your happiness to their benefit. They try to steal your light, steal your joy, to be honest. Like, they'd rather, like, if you were ever in a group of people, a group with people with this predatory energy that you're used to kind of being loyal to, they'll try to make themselves seem like the more chipper, positive person while you're kind of like the downer. And I feel like you're just tired of that, because you like, look, I'm a very confident and happy person. You are not gonna try to destiny swap me and like take over my vibes and like take over my aura. Like, you will not aura farm off of me. It's what I'm getting for you, Libra. Hey, more power to you. I love that. Like, yes, put your foot down. Like, don't let nobody get the best of you, take advantage of you, bully you, none of that. I've learned that so much in the past few years myself. Yeah, so what's going on for Libra this year in the ways that they'll watch themselves grow? I feel like obviously it's this, but I feel like just also you're just being that fool and just letting things kind of happen without you having to be in charge of it, forcing things to go how you want it to go. Yeah, I feel like that is really going to be something that's going to grow you so much. Like, if you're used to kind of like always being on it, like mentally aware, and that hyper awareness of your surroundings, and oh, are the vibes good, is everything good, instead of like kind of being overly on top of it, you get to kind of take more of a back seat in that regard, and you'll be around people who, you're magnetizing people who know how to take care of things as well, and they're leaders, very good leaders as well. So I feel like you get to learn something. You get to be a student, and I feel like you love being a student. You know that being a student never ends. Even if you're very wise, even if you're a very great leader, being a student never ends. Anything else for Libra? This is really cut and dry for you. I feel like you just needed confirmation or something, or like some sort of little pep talk. But you got it, Libra, you got it. Okay, that flew out super. Okay, so I feel like you know exactly what would cause you to have losses and failures moving forward. And I feel like the changes that you're making, you know that it's like necessary in order for you to keep getting your W's, keep getting your wins and your victories, because all that other shit is just not cutting it. I feel like every time you're there and committed to those things, it's like you get an L after L, lesson after lesson, and really like constantly just like learning from that. And you're like, I don't want to keep learning from like negativity. Like, I know it's effed up. Like, I don't need to keep bumping my head to see that it's effed up. And that's very wise. I think that's a very wise thing to consider and remember. Okay. All right, what's going on with Libra? Ooh, who are they attracting? What are they attracting? That just flew out, so I'm gonna take it. Yeah, we have Sigmund Freud. So you can pause the video, read the card. Something about Freud. This could be you, or you're attracting someone who is like your match. I feel like if you are this person who knows how to get in people's head, you're gonna come across someone who takes it up a notch for you and teaches you how to. They're gonna mirror your mastery back to you. but they're also going to teach you a thing or two, it looks like, about communicating your intuition and your confidence in a brand new way. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Libra. 4444 for Gemini. Tight. Okay, Gemini. Let's see what's going on with your gems. What's going on with the gems? I feel like every time people see you, they just get so excited. They're like, oh yeah, party started, Gemini's here. Or, oh, we know we're about to be cool, or we're about to have a good time, or the vibe's gonna be chill because Gemini's here. Almost at Virgo. So you could be a person. I have a big Gemini placement in my top 3. So I really resonate with that vibe. But you could have a Virgo around you, or you could be magnetizing or attracting some sort of Virgoan energy. Y'all might have to take a break after Gemini. Take a little break. Bathroom break. Water break. Yeah, I feel like you kind of are tired of being the life of the party, or just like the personality or the vibes everywhere you go. Like, you're like, look, I'm gonna need somebody else to step up and be a blessing, okay? Take over, be the vibes. I've had it. I've done too much. Sergi Jade, why you keep retracting your comments? What's going on there? Okay, Gemini, what's going on for Gemini? Okay, so we got water element at the top of the deck. You could be feeling very connected to your emotions right now. If you're a feminine, like a biological woman, you could be having your cycle right now and really in tune with your emotions, or you could just be in tune with your emotions, period. This is one of the new cards. I'm excited to see these come out. If you're not invited, don't go. I gotta put the T on not invited, but my aunt Lawan, shout out to her, rest in power, rest in heaven to her, but that's something that she would have told me. If you're not invited, don't go. So I feel like that goes right into the vibes of your reading so far, Gemini. You got no, okay? You have don't stop your shine for no one, and you have plant yourself, hermit, anchor, discipline yourself. Okay, so more discipline is coming into your life. I feel like people expect you to always be the fun person, the life of the party, but you're kind of like, look, I'm not gonna be at every gathering, every party, everywhere that y'all expect me to be, because y'all just expecting me to be there. Like, I'm gonna come when it's beneficial to me. Like, you're learning how to say no and be more disciplined and decisive, and even like gatekeepy about your energy, which is very smart because attention pays. I feel like you get a lot of attention, you attract a lot of attention, and what you pay attention to is very profitable. So you're trying to be more careful about how you take in and emit energy, which is very smart. Okay, don't stop your shine for no one. So I feel like even though people expect you to kind of just like, oh, because you're in this energy, you're grounded, you're being smart, that you're going to be more like hidden, that's just not in you. That's not who you are. That's not that's not your portion. So even though people want to see less of you, and maybe you're gonna like show yourself less because you're gatekeeping yourself, maybe let people talk a little bit more, even though people want you to talk, they want you to be the talkative one. So even if people get mad that you are so outgoing and talkative, they know that they feel away when you're quiet, because when the spotlight's on them and it's their turn to talk, I feel like they don't know what to say, they don't know what to do. So they're gonna be feeling very like weird by that. So you're attracting a lot of evidence of that and confirmation of that, and yeah, you're just being called to really discipline yourself and be grounded, kind of just like gatekeep yourself. Yeah, because I feel like you're very tired. Like, you're kind of tired. Like, I feel like you tapped in with yourself and you're like, look, I'm over it. I'm over things right now. Yeah, Queen of Cups. There's a lot of watery energy coming out in your reading. I feel like you need to really, I'm hearing prioritize, but like compartmentalize your emotions. You want to see how you really feel about certain people, certain places and things. Like, instead of just going and like doing what you want to do, and it's just like, instead of your big aura going where your big aura wants to go and doing what your big aura wants to do, I feel like you are like well, do these people even deserve me? Does this place even deserve me? And what areas and what kind of people can use more of me and my energy that will actually deserve it? Like, quite frankly, and that is a great question to ask. You're telling a lot of people no, and you're trying to figure out who to tell yes to. I love that. I love that. Anything else for what Gemini is magnetizing to themselves? Yeah, so you're attracting a counterpart, somebody who is in the energy of you, but like the opposite of you. So since you're the Queen of Cups energy with your feminine energy, you're attracting somebody who is in their emotionally mature stage in their masculine energy. So you're experiencing it within and you're attracting somebody who is expressing it. So this is beautiful. This is actually like really gorgeous. I love this for you, Gemini. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like that's it though. I feel like you don't want to express nothing else. You're like, all right. Yeah, Ernest Hemingway. I feel like you're really attracting a very like soft spoken person. You can pause and read the card. But yeah, you're attracting somebody very like soft spoken but very deep. Somebody who's loved before and cares about things and cares about people and aren't afraid to put their like show off what they've conquered. You know what I'm saying? They do. You're getting a companion, a feisty companion. It looks like, Gemini. All right, so we're gonna move on to the next one, 5102 for Aries. Actually, no, it's not, because I'm about to take a break. Ooh. So it took me nearly an hour to get through half the signs. That's crazy work. We're gonna speed this up. So sorry to whoever is going in this second half, but we're gonna speed it up, child. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. I'm in the kitchen, y'all, so it's hot in here. My room in the back of my house is like the only place that has like air. And I have a fan I could bring in here, y'all, but it would be just a little too noisy and I don't feel like that. So let's just clear the cards. We're gonna take a quick break and then we're gonna come back and do Aries. So we're just gonna have the cards ready for Aries. Ooh, that was a good shuffle, y'all. My hands are so tiny. That's so crazy because I have a Aries, what is it called? Associate that I talk to, somebody I chat with from here, somebody I've known for years, but you know, we're just associates, just homies, I guess. But they always talk about how small my hands are. I'd be like, chill, bro. But I have to work extra hard to shuffle cards, y'all, especially if it's a big deck. Pause. Okay, that's shuffled. We're gonna shuffle this one. Hey, I'm gonna take my little break. I thought I had to use the restroom, but I don't. Hey, ASMR Chin Chan. Hi. I'm on a break right now, y'all. I'm giving an offering to YouTube in the form of energy reading for all the signs. The reading is titled You and What You're Attracting, what is being magnetized to you, whether it is manifestation or just natural magnetization, natural attraction. All right. I feel like I gotta shuffle this one more time for Aries. I don't really have to take a break, like go away from the camera. I thought I had to use the restroom, but I don't right now. So I'm just gonna cool off. Thank God I don't wear like a full face of makeup. I just got on some concealer, blush, and some eyeshadow. Obviously a lip combo. But like I can wipe my face because I don't have makeup all over my face. Just like right there. And like, I just want to like fan my whole body. This is the fit in case anybody was curious. Sometimes people are wondering what I'm wearing. Ooh, it's a very earthy fit. Y'all, it's like the back of my legs are sweaty. Can I ask for me? Can you ask what for you? I don't know what you're saying, ASMR Chin Chan. But there's literally like sweat on the back of my legs and on the seat. This is not an ad. I meant to turn it around and cover the label. This will not be for children anyways. Drink responsibly and all that. I'm over 21. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna need another one of these. I'm not gonna lie, not gonna hold you. Not one bit. Okay, let's do Moscato. Alright. Okay, Aries. 55 seconds. Oh, y'all making some changes in y'all life, Aries. That's what's up. Y'all making them swift changes. I respect it. Yeah, at the top of the deck, we got long-term plans. So I feel like, you know, you've been putting a long-term plan into motion, Aries, and that's really going to work for you. If you're not into chanting, you might want to try it. You might want to get into it. You may be like hearing about that more and more. A lot of people are non-religious or figuring that they need to be less committed or religious about things that they're already into. So you could be withdrawing from like a group that you're in or ideology, a way of life that you've been living. And I feel like maybe you're living for yourself a little bit more. Good for you. Because this non-religious card, it's not so, I'm supposed to pull two more, child. It's not like, oh, I'm not Christian or oh, I'm not Muslim. It's like, no, I'm not linked to something specifically, like a group or a belief specifically. You got solo season and you got malice, but it kind of came out in a reverse position. I don't take these cards in reverse, so we're just going to pick up on that when it's time. All right, so yeah, like I said, I feel like you're kind of going off on your own. Yeah, and this has been a long-term plan of yours. Maybe you want to travel alone or just work alone for a period of time. Maybe you've been a part of a group or a team for quite some time or a job, and you're like, okay, I'm going to take some time away from this so I can call in something new. Literally call in. Use your voice. Utilize chanting. You know, maybe you need to repeat certain like positive phrases to yourself. I know I've been doing a lot of that for the past like year or so. Since my birthday last year. My birthday literally is this month on the 26th. But yeah, like you need to say positive things to yourself. What's going on for Aries? I feel like you guys don't really want to talk, or you're being very particular about how you communicate. Your higher self is communicating. But yeah, you have, like I said, this is crazy that this came out for long-term plan because it's the 10 of Pentacles. So you're thinking a lot about your legacy and what you'll leave behind and like what life will look like for you and after you. And you really just want to like start this long-term plan, like you're tired of waiting. If someone's a content creator or you want to be, that's what's up. You could really love dogs. You could have 2 dogs. You could want a family, but I feel like you want it to be like a unorthodox family structure. Like you don't want it to be so like, whatever it is, I feel like you just want to have this really cool like content life, and whoever you end up having children with or being with or whatever, like they'll just have to fit into that kind of perfectly. Oh goodness. All right, so yeah, you got the 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you've been actually working on this for a while, and you maybe have like a good amount saved up. So now you just have to like get your emotions and your thoughts on board when it comes to it, because your actions are going to be whatever your actions are going to be. You're an Aries, for crying out loud. But your money actually doesn't look bad. Your stability doesn't actually look bad right now. You have a really good foundation. Like you got food, you got a window, you got a pot to piss in and a window to throw it out of. And you're just trying to see what deserves your time, your attention, and your pinnacle, your coin. Okay, your gifts and talents. You may even want to grow food. You may want to farm or like live on a farm or something like that. Could be into something like that, something earthy like that. Aries. What else is going on for Aries? Ooh, baby, it's so warm. What else is going on for Aries? Y'all don't really want to talk, Aries. I feel like that's it for you. Yeah, and it's okay. Ooh. Yeah, I feel like you're done with like surprises coming into your life, because this is our serendipity card. I feel like you're almost done with like random surprises or things kind of going in this mysterious way. I feel like you want to drive more of the boat of your life. I feel like if you were a part of like a group or a team or a job or whatever, it was kind of running your life a little bit too much and making things in your life a little bit too confined, which is interesting. Very interesting. Okay. You also got Yoko Ono. Aquarius got this as well. So I feel like you could just be feeling very experimental. You can pause the video and read the card. But I feel like you're being very experimental at this time. Free-spirited, artistic even. You can make something with your hands. You could smoke cigarettes or smoke joints. But I feel like you're feeling very experimental at this time. So thank you, Aries. Let's move on. Okay, 60-14 for Leo. 60-14 for Leo. What's good, Leo? It's your season, Leo. Happy birthday to all my motherfucking Leos. Happy birthday to you guys. Yeah, you just received like a very clear, precise truth about something. Like you're not even in the dark anymore at all. And it could be involving your romantic life, a love situation. And I feel like somebody was very clear and direct with you. And that's something that you needed or you didn't know probably that you would benefit from so much. So good for you. Good for you, Leo. Yeah, sometimes we just gotta reach a new perspective. All right. Ooh. This could be your first time looking forward to like cooler months like fall and winter. You could usually love the heat, but I feel like this year at this time and period in your life, you're like ready to kind of like ground and be more like comfy, cozy, you know, all the fun fall and winter holiday. Like you're just kind of looking forward to that. You could even be looking forward to like dressing for the fall, like layering and pulling out your other wardrobe and stuff like that. Y'all, it's so hot, baby. Y'all know I gotta sip this mascara. I'm over 21. Make sure you only drink if you're over 21, child. Drink responsibly. I'm gonna take this card. It fell off the back of the deck. It's one of the new cards. It says, if you can hum, you can hear. Take that as it resonates, y'all. So if you can hum, you can hear. I feel like you're the kind of person where you try to be very direct with people, but when you're trying to be direct, people like to be all confused and covert. And I feel like you have kind of got in contact with someone who is like direct as fuck, and you're like, oh, okay. Like I feel like that's kind of putting you on your toes, and I feel like it's really shaking your world up and teaching you some things, because you've been so used to dealing with people who are so covert that now that you've run into someone who's like you and you've just been kind of going with the covert flows for so long, you're like, damn, like my whole world is upside down since that person was so clear with me to me and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, so you need to stay keen. You need to stay locked in to whatever that feeling calls for you. Like stay in that vibe. Like stay locked in with that. Yeah, you're trying to attract something out of the country as well. Like you want to, like I feel like you're being kind of, you're attracting, you're magnetizing travel out of the country. And that's pretty cool. Sometimes we need a vacay, okay? That's how I felt. I haven't been on a plane all year, for real. And last year, I needed to travel so bad around my birthday, which is this month, y'all. Shout out to me. It's y'all birthday right now, but my birthday is August 26th. So make sure you come back and show your girl some love. Enough about me. I digress. But yeah, like I had to take myself out the country for my 30th birthday last year. And I went to Belize. It was very fun. It was very hot. Very chaotic, but exactly what I needed. So yeah, you're attracting this energy of playing the long game. I feel like instead of going with this flow of like, oh, I'm just gonna do this, like act quickly and all these short-term plans and this constant change, I feel like you're going more of a slow plan. You get to really stick your heels in something, really ground in something and take your time. You get to really take your time with something. What else is going on for this? If you can, you can hear. Oh my God. So I feel like, yeah, somebody was very particular with you. I feel like you're the kind of person who knows how to just speak your mind, even if it comes off harsh. You're a leader. That's what you do. You're a Leo. And I feel like somebody was this way with you, and it's just like, it really like shook your world. Like, I feel like you feel like, oh my God, my other half, my twin, twin them, you know, that kind of energy. What else is going on with that? You got they're flipping the table. I don't know if I showed you that one. So they're flipping the table and stay king. So I feel like people just didn't go for what you thought they were going to go for, or like be covert in a way that you expected somebody to be. It's got you on your toes, like for real, for real. Yeah, it even probably triggered something within you emotionally, and it kind of like made you feel something completely. It's like awakened your waters. So if your waters were like this still kind of like quiet pool that was barely like moving and thrusting and growing and exercising itself, like now your waters are moving a lot more. It's grounding you very much so. It's like helping you realize like where you need to kind of lock in and ground yourself in life. So this straightforward communication triggered you emotionally to become more grounded as a person. Because I feel like you just expected something to go your way, and it just did not. And that's what you were supposed to experience. Literally, the sword of truth is what came out next. Yeah, you really want to go out of the country. You really want to experience something brand new. I feel like this changed you so much where you woke up like, okay, everything around me is actually getting kind of old, and I'm ready to experience the next thing. You could be a very just excitable kind of person, somebody who likes change and different things, and you don't like all that basic shit. Yeah, you have like something very beautiful like on the cards for you if you could pull your shit together. If you just go play the long game and like take your time, you will have a very like, I don't know if you want like best friends, or if you want like a really good soul family or your own family that you create with children, but like that is so possible for you, Leo. Let's get one more card for you, and then we're gonna go to the next one. I feel like that's it, low-key. Yeah, I feel like you could have been really heartbroken for some time and just letting life do whatever it wants to do, but now you have your own plans, and you're just kind of looking at all the things that you can do and conquer, and you know, you can like have your way for real if you want to, but like I'm really getting that you gotta pull your shit together or something like that. So yeah, and let's get you guys one card from here. We got Jay-Z. So you could pause the video and read the card, but clearly Jay-Z is a rap artist. He's one of those rap artists that isn't like a basic rap artist. I'm very neutral when it comes to Jay-Z. I don't love him. I don't necessarily hate him. I'm not a fan of him, but some of his music is really good to me. But he's like, you could really love Dark Shades. You could really want that Beyonce, like that bad bitch kind of like partnership in your life. Some like you want to be very artsy. You want to be an artsy kind of like artist. You know, whatever your medium is, you just want to make sure it's always art involved and money and business big involved. Okay, let's move on. 6808. 6808 for Saggy, and then we're gonna finish this up with the water signs, child. Let's just breeze through this as best we can. I underestimated the heat, baby. What's going on with my Sagittarius? Okay, some of y'all are pissed off. Like, I feel like somebody's telling somebody don't piss me off. Yeah, you trying to hold yourself back from really going at it with somebody. Somebody is a narcissist to you, or somebody could be trying to call you a narcissist. You could be going through some narcissistic abuse. I don't know if I can say that on YouTube. This won't be for children, so that word might be okay. I just don't want to get flagged. So make sure you guys are liking this, okay? Turn your notification bells on if you want to continue to just like get updated from this page. It's a very spiritual channel, and there's just like a lot of, you know, commentary, thought, and just sharing of my personal life and my talent on this channel. So if you're into that, turn on your post notifications, Sag. All right, one more shuffle and we're good with the shuffle for you. Sheesh, I almost didn't shuffle good at all. So you could be called to be in like this slow rest period, because I feel like either you're about to end or you're coming out of like some sort of partnership with somebody who either you were draining them big time or they were draining you big time. I kind of feel like they were draining you, trying to be narcissistic and shit. But I feel like you're on some higher shit. Like you're really ascending. Like you got better things for yourself. You can have small gums, or like you could have like big teeth and just a little bit of gum, or you could have like a little bit of teeth and like big gums. So take it as it resonates. Or you could be surrounded by someone with that trait. Okay. Fast track. Okay. It may be time for cleansing. All right, so it looks like, Sag, you are done with someone that you've been involved with for quite some time. It's time to let it go, cleanse. You've been on it too long. You're being called to dismiss it very fast and get on the fast track. Really fast track yourself to this new earth. But I feel like before you do that, you do get to take a break and really decide what that means for you, what you're on the fast track towards, and what you need to cleanse from. So you're really magnetizing and attracting a cleansing and like a boost to your life, a boost and upgrade to your life. So if you were an iPhone, you would be updating right now. So you've been kind of taking your time like with some BS, but it's time for you to come out of that. Okay. Rest, get your thoughts together. It looks like you're going to be on your way to your promised land. Okay, what's going on for Sagittarius, Holy Spirit? What's going on for Saggy? What's going on for Sag? What's going on for Sagittarius? Okay, so you gotta really show your strength when it comes to something. Like, show that you mean business, you're a badass, and nobody gonna control you but you. Like, if you need to sit down, if you take a break, you're gonna do that. Even if you have to use your PTO, you could be taking some time off work or time off from a partnership, relationship, whatever. Take it as it resonates. And this is due to you. Like, this is just. Like, this is what is deserved for you. Yeah, hell yeah. You deserve to ascend and be one with the new earth, the new vibes, the high vibrations, the wealth distribution, you know, getting the fruits of your labor and joining with your soul family that you're supposed to enjoy those fruits with. Yeah, I feel like you're going to come across someone who's a part of your tribe once you ground into who you are becoming and kind of start to let go of what is no longer fitting for you. Like I said, the teeth thing, the gums thing, like that may describe somebody who you're going to come in contact with or who you know of. This could be you. Take it as it resonates. But Sag, Page of Wands, I feel like this is your first time like really getting in this energy in a while. Like, I feel like this is your first time kind of doing what you want, going off onto your own little like journey, your own endeavor, your own adventure. And you want to do this so fast. Like, this came out of nowhere for you. Like, whoever's around you is probably pissed as hell, because they're probably like, okay, so when did you start feeling this way? Like, you need to cleanse yourself. You really need to lock in and cleanse yourself, because there is something or someone around you who really would like you to kind of stay doing what you've been doing, and you're just way past that. But you gotta like be comfortable with kind of letting them go or letting this thing go and kind of getting some time away to really like get into you and what you need and what you want. It's what you're attracting too. So like, it's meant to go that way. And that's just it. It's just that on that. Okay, Sag. Yeah, you got Jacqueline Kennedy Onassis. So you got Jackie O, first lady to JFK. But you could pause and read it. But I feel like even though you have a loyalty to this huge thing that you're a part of, I feel like it's meant for you to create your own lane in it. Like, that thing is not supposed to represent you fully. Like, you're supposed to have your own, like, your own je ne sais quoi that you've built. Je ne sais pas, I don't know. But yeah, something that you built for yourself. You can be very fashionable, very laid back, but you're very like passionate and kind of like sensual and excitable, and you don't want to live in nobody's shadow. And I feel that, Saggy. Let's move on to the next. 7430 for Pisces. 7430 for Pisces. What's good, Pisces? I'm a Virgo sun and moon, so Pisces is like my sister sign. So I always love to see what type of energy that the Piscean people are in. Our girl Rihanna over there cutting up. That's one of my favorite Pisces with her man. That could resonate with you somehow. I feel like if you've been in a really tough position, you've been like coming out of it because you're just tired of it. Literally cut to the water sign card. Literally, look, y'all. So I feel like you just got smacked with your true emotions because, you know, Pisces are very dreamy and sometimes are a little bit, you know, spacey. Even if they know how they feel or what they want, they could be taking their time with allowing something to close out naturally. It's like very Piscean. So I feel like, you know, that's kind of where you've been at and what you've been on lately. And it makes a lot of sense. Yeah, somebody thinks you have all these different faces, these different sides to you with Shapeshifter coming out on top, Pisces. You're changing shape, you're changing form. You have really good hygiene. People could probably tell you smell really good or that you look really good. You gotta really keep people in like a friendship box. I feel like people try to take themselves beyond a friendship box with you and think they're family, but they're not family. Some people think that they are your boo and they're not your boo. Some people think that they just matter more than the position that they in. Not saying that they don't matter. Like, that's dramatic as hell for somebody to just jump from one extreme to another. Maybe be dealing with someone who's like that or whatever, but karmic lesson dogma. So yeah, I feel like that's a part of one of those hard lessons you were supposed to learn while you've been here in this life here on earth at this time. Like, one of your reasons for living, Pisces, is that you got to close out some karmic lessons. And I feel like that's just kind of having your door open to people, just giving people access that they don't deserve in your life, and you need to really compartmentalize people. We got frames, glasses. So I feel like somebody who wears glasses or likes to wear glasses, whether they're prescriptions or not, this could be a person that you're learning more about, I guess, where you want to place them karmically. You're learning a lot of lessons. I feel like people are attracted to you based off all the faces that you wear, all of the ways that you are. And I feel like your aura and your vibe is so good, and your hygiene and everything about you is just so nice and smelling good and stuff like that. I said smelling good and stuff like that. I looked up, it was 7722 on the time. Okay, so sevens or twos could be resonating with someone, or the number 9. But yeah, I feel like you need to put people in their rightful place. Somebody with glasses, that could be about them. Okay, but that's what you're attracting, the knowing that you need to put people in their place, and that's a big part of your life lesson. So you need to really pay attention to that, Pisces. Okay. I know I've been doing a lot of that personally because I really want to move forward in my life. So it's just like, look, people need to know where they belong so they're not interfering with my energetic field. Okay, so we got judgment. Yeah, you have to make choices and judgment calls about the people that are in your life, the things that are in your life. And that will consider how you move forward. We do have the Lionsgate portal happening in August. It happens every year. Look it up. But yeah, you have a lot of strength, and you have a lot of thoughts and feelings and decisions that you've made, judgment calls that you've made, and it's time to go ahead and put them in place. Not just think them, not just feel them, but really ground them and put them into action so that it can, you know, open that door to where it is that you want to go in your life. All right, Pisces. What else for Pisces? All right, so yeah, I feel like somebody that you're just friends with, they're not the most emotionally mature person or the emotionally secure person. Let me put it like that. I feel like this is a person who doesn't know how to ground themselves emotionally. This is somebody who's all over the damn place. And you need to put this person in more of a friend zone because they just can't see you or meet you where you are when it comes to the emotional part of life. Like you've mastered the Piscean element of emotion. That's why you are a Pisces in this life. And I feel like whoever this other person is, they are still mastering themselves when it comes to emotion. And it could be their ability to be emotionally mature and secure. And because they can't meet you where you are with that, you might have to put them in a certain category. And this is going to be very new and different for you. What else for Pisces? Yeah, this could be somebody that you work with. It's really giving like work partner, comrade, somebody who's on your team, or just this could be about work in general. Yeah, so I'm getting that like this could be somebody who is doing your promo or marketing or something like that. They need to see how you feel from a new perspective. So I feel like you've been being too nice to somebody and it's been really like fucking up your shit. Like you've been fucking up your shit trying to, stay in tune with this person. I think you're over it. This person may even be very upset when you kind of like demote them, but I mean, it's just what needs to happen. Like it needs to happen. So it is what it is. It is what it is. Okay. It is what it is though. We got Joan Collins, so you can pause the screen to read the cards. But I feel like what you do can have an element of controversy to it, but you need to keep people around you who like feed your creativity, who feeds your vision. And if they're not doing that, then I don't think that they should have such a close position to you because it's really costing you a lot. Because it's interfering with the very reason that you came on this earth at this time. Okay, 8108 for Cancer. Okay, let's get it. We're going to the last cards. I'm finna shuffle real quick. Take the quickest break. And I'm gonna be done for tonight. I haven't eaten all day. I ate breakfast this morning. I haven't eaten since. Ooh, Cancer. I feel like yours is going to be a little bit like draining of a message. So we're going to go into it slow. Even how I'm like quiet. I've been chatting at the beginning of everyone else's reading while I'm shuffling. But for you, I'm just feeling the need to be quiet and inquisitive. And I feel like that's something that, that you could be going through. There's something about birth and rebirth here. So you could be going through a birth or rebirth. You could be very inquisitive right now. You're usually the kind of person where you always know immediately how you feel about something. I feel like you don't know how you feel about something right now. And it's like kind of meant for something to go that way. So you just need to take your time and like see how you actually feel. This is a new emotion. It's a new emotion for you, Cancer. You may think you know all the emotions, how you feel about all the things, but no, there's always new things. That's why you're alive. That's why you're living this life and alive right now in a body, because you're supposed to be learning something or growing in some way. Right? So you're learning how to, I just did Pisces, and Pisces, I told them they were the master of their emotions, but they, that specific collective, they have been doing a really good job at that in life so far. And that may matter here because it's like the same for you. I feel like if you're a Cancer in this life, you were called to master your Cancer element of your water within in this life, and that's what you are working on. But I don't feel like you've mastered it like Pisces has. I think that you've done a good job up until a point, but I feel like you've gotten halted. Something has stopped you from growing. And it's funny because you got birth and rebirth, and I feel like maybe this is your children. I feel like maybe you became a mom and you just stopped growing because you had to start giving your attention to your children. You can even feel resentment toward them because of that. Ooh, that's pretty sticky. I'm gonna be careful how I address this because I don't have children and I try not to speak on something that I don't fully understand. Okay. Yeah, but somebody here needs to continue growing. You don't just stop growing because you have children. I feel like because you've stopped growing when you had children, you could be accidentally energy harvesting your children, which is like, I knew your reading was going to be sticky, so that makes sense on why we came into it kind of like quiet, silent, quiet on the creek, because you may be energy harvesting your own children. Energy harvesting doesn't have to be a negative thing. If it's done in a healthy, upright, righteous kind of way, you harvest something by growing it, right? You water it, you feed it, so that one day it can feed you in return. But a negative way of energy harvesting something is every time something gets, like, say for instance, you have a tomato plant. Soon as your tomato grows its first tomato, you clip the tomato off, and then like your plant starts to grow tomatoes more slowly because you never let them grow. Like, you always feed off of it soon as it gets something to feed you with. I feel like that's how you're treating your pet or your animal or somebody in your life, and you're being shown that you need to stop that, and a new way to be. And this is like times three, times three. I feel like you feel like you're such a woke person and you're such a person who's grown so much, but I feel like you may be attracting a lot of fake woke people into your life to show you that you're one and the same, unfortunately. Like, you may be not as woke as you think you are, and I feel like it's time for you to get started with growing and evolving what kind of person you are. This card says it may be time to get started. I don't know if you're looking at the screen or not, but yeah, like, it's time for you. You're attracting huge growth and transformation in your life, which is like similar to a lot of people who we've read for this whole time. So anything else I feel like that's it for your reading. That's just really crazy. I feel like that's it for your reading. I feel like you're the kind of person where you can't like talk to you too much, or the message is going to get lost in the rest of the conversation. So it almost feels like we got to end it right there, which is very strange. But hey, I ain't gonna question it. Yeah, so we got Queen Victoria. You can pause the screen to read the card, but this is what you've got. This is either who you are or what, or who you're attracting. Buffy Summer 34, hello, hi. Yeah, Queen Victoria. I feel like you have a lot of children. Literally, y'all cannot make this up. You have a lot of children, and I feel like you have the opportunity to maybe be with a man, but like, I don't think this man, I feel like this is your first time, like, you're learning how to discern like what type of partner you want in your life, and not just feeling like you need to be with someone just to have someone. So that's a start. So good for you, Cancer. All right, let's move on to the last one, Scorpio. Okay, we had 8708 is when I looked up. Okay, so let's get into it, Scorpio. You're the last one. Being ate up, child. My leg is itching. Yeah, Scorpio. So I feel like people could be really, you have a lot of energy vampires around you who've been tearing your ass up. I feel like if you're the kind of person who've been like energy vampiring people over the years, that's kind of happening back to you, or it's been happening back to you all year, and you just kind of getting a taste of your own medicine, and you might be learning a lot too from like, people are doing you how you've done people. You be like blown away because people may even be saying stuff to you that you said to other people, and you're just like, what the fuck? Yeah. Okay, so you could feel like it's very important for you to have like structure in your life right now, okay, with Saturn coming out at the top of the deck, Scorpio. Yeah, I feel like you're seeing that the ways you thought you were in control and that you had a handle on shit, I feel like you're learning that you weren't in control as much as you thought you were. Yeah, I feel like, ooh, you're popular right now came out in the reverse. So I feel like if you're usually a very popular person, that could be different right now. And it's not, you're not used to just kind of being a big fish in a small pond. I feel like you'd rather, go in a big pond, and like you like, I don't know how to explain it. maybe you've been a big fish in a small pond for too long, and even though you're being kind of pulled into maybe a bigger pond, like you're like, whoa, I didn't realize how behind I was. I didn't realize how not like I used to be so popular. I don't know if I'm the same amount of popular anymore. Yeah, you feel the need to have a lot of structure in your life. I feel like you could be growing your hair out. You really want long hair. You want to grow your hair out. You're attracting somebody who's physically stalking you. You could have had something going on with your past where you kind of stalked somebody and you didn't really realize that you were doing so or something. If not, you really could just be attracting this in your life to teach you something. Maybe that you've been complacent with the people around you. You've been this big fish who's comfortable like being attached to these small fish, and it's like you're meant to go out and be this big fish and commingle with big fish as well. And people are stalking you because you're like, you need to go be where your people are at. You buy low life, so they, of course they're stalking you. They don't want to leave your good graces and your aura. This is very serious too, because somebody is like addicted to you. I don't know if they're addicted to like, I don't know why I just received that somebody's addicted to something like a substance. Maybe you could have done this substance with somebody and they're like addicted, but you're not, or something like that. What the heck? All right, what's going on with Scorpio, Holy Spirit? I'm so glad it's the last one because y'all, I am high. How did it go from 8 likes to 7? Y'all so strange. What is going on out here? Or maybe I'm tweaking. I don't know. It don't matter for real. Make sure you like the video, guys. Like it, comment if you're feeling this. If you like this and want to see another one of these in the future, make sure you drop a jellyfish in the comment section if you resonate with any of this that's for your reading, or somebody you're dealing with, or your rising sign or your moon sign. Yes, so it looks like I'm right about your whole situation. I'm not even sure. That's the sword of truth. I'm not sure if we even have to go any further. Some people just want really cut and dry messages, and that's it. Maybe it confirms something for a lot of y'all, and y'all just like, look, that's all I needed to know. I just need to hear that I was right. I like that. That's like a good blend of Leo and Virgo in energy, since that's where we are as far as like zodiac signs go and cosmology in the US, where I am in the world, California. All right. Yo. Yeah, I feel like you got this whole portal of fortune that wants to open up to you. I feel like once your hair start growing, that will be like your indicator that you're on the right path. So if right now you feel like, oh, my hair is growing so slow, or it's not growing, or it's unhealthy or whatever, that's a sign that you're stagnant in life. When your hair starts growing, that's gonna, when you start noticing some new growth, it sounds kind of weird, but when you start noticing that new growth, you're going to start to see like, okay, I'm where I'm supposed to be in life. Like I'm on the right path. What's going on with this physical stalking? Because this is serious. So like, I feel like you need a word about that. What's going on for Scorpio? Physical stalking, yeah. So I feel like this is somebody you used to work with, somebody who used to partner up with, and I feel like I showed her naked body on another part of the video. Yeah, in case YouTube tries to flag me, please y'all make sure y'all like this. So yeah, so can still get out there. But yeah, I feel like you've been really partnering up with somebody. Maybe you could have been art partners with somebody. Y'all could have done shows together, gallery shows, gone to events together. If y'all not together romantically, this is just somebody that you like, your twin, your day one, you're like day in, day out kind of right hand person. I feel like something more and better and different, and I feel like this person wants to just hang on to your coattails, and I feel like it's very serious. This person is attached in a very serious way. You may not even really realize, or maybe you do and it's starting to freak you out, but you are trying to find your way out of the situation. Something that you're emotionally attached to, passionate about, that you're going to want to kind of run towards in order to get away from this thing or this person. And you have that favor there for you. So just pay attention to whether you're on the right track or not, and I feel like that's going to help you move along. So either this person archetype that I pull out is either going to be you or someone that is magnetized or attracted into your world. So we have Play-Doh. Okay, you can pause and read the screen. So you could be in like this kind of situation where it's like, I don't know if it's a lot of men where you're at, or men just do this men's club, this boys club thing, and you're just kind of tired of that. Capricorn, I think, was that Capricorn? No, it was Aries that had that message. So you could have an Aries placement that could resonate with you, or the person you know could be, I don't know. But basically, I feel like you're done with the boys club thing. I feel like you like making art with women, or just other people, more types of people. You just want to break out of the scene that you're in and go into something new, Scorpio. And I think it'll be very beneficial if you do. So that's what I have for you guys. I finished right at mirroring numbers 9449, and I think that is very that's cool. That's very cool, because this whole reading session has been like a lot of mirroring has been going on. I know I've been experiencing that in my life. Like, I've been involved with people who kind of mirror back to me who I would have been, and this could resonate to you if you're still here. If you're still here, make sure you like the video, comment a jellyfish on the comments if you're resonating with this. But y'all, like, I feel like now I can kind of be more myself, because I'm not channeling no more for real, a little bit, but not for real. But yeah, I feel like you guys could be in the kind of position where it's like similar to myself at this time, excuse me, where like I've been running into people from time to time who reflect back to me either who I once was years ago, or who I would have been if I did not grow. And it just gives me a lot of gratitude. I saw mirroring numbers again when I looked up. It was at 9669. Was it a 9669, child? I think so. I don't know. Whatever. Or I can't really see for real because I don't have my reading glasses. But yeah, y'all, it's like a lot of people are just kind of waking up and like seeing, like, you know, when you like party all night and you're having a great grand time, and you like pass out where you are, or stay the night where you are, and you wake up in the morning like, okay, I used to maybe have been cool waking up here, but like, I'm about to get an Uber. I'm about to get the first thing smoking on the way home, because I don't want to hang out here. It was fun for the time being, but it's over now and it's time to move forward. Like, that's the energy that I've been getting for like all the reading. So it's definitely like you're being mirrored your past to see if you want to stay where you are, or move forward, or just to show you how far you've come and how much you've grown, which is beautiful. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'm gonna eat a little dinner, a little something, and then I'm gonna enjoy. Well, before I eat dinner, y'all, because I try not to like finish my day with sweets, but I made these brownies, y'all. So I'm gonna heat the brownies up and eat it with some vanilla bean ice cream, and then I'm gonna eat some real food afterward, just so I can like cushion my insides from all the sugar. And it's probably gonna be spring rolls, because I'm just trying to get rid of my rice paper to make the rolls, and I just got all the ingredients for it. I had it yesterday, it was very good, so I'm just gonna have it again today. And yeah, oh no, I might not do the rolls. I think I'm gonna do mini pizzas. So if I do, I'm gonna post a picture or something. But now I have to pee. I thought I was gonna have to pee when I took my break, but now I have to go to the washroom. So I will see you guys later. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Zen Kumari is out. Thank you for coming to Code of Zen, Code of Z. And I will see you guys next time. Make sure you turn on those post notifications and stay tuned when I'm talking about whether I'm talking about bad moms, crazy people in the world, hot topics, spiritual stuff, sharing my life and my talents. You guys will be here for it all. Check out my shorts, and subscribe. Turn on your post notifications. I will see y'all next time. Peace.